It is Saturday, October 25th, 2025, and before we start today's video, please subscribe to my channel and click the like button if you like the video and leave comments in the comments section. We're back at Carthay Circle Alfresco Dining to check out the new menu for the fall, and as you can see, they've decked out Carthay Circle for Halloween. All right. I'm actually going to film the menu because there have been a lot of changes. And we're going to start with the achote shrimp, which comes with tomatillo, red grapes, and salsa matcha. They have a Thai lemongrass coconut broth with shimichi mushrooms, probably butchered that word, and chicken dumplings. They have a harvest apple salad with pecans, goat gouda, and a charred orange vinaigrette. Then they've swapped out the pasta. They now have a penne rigatoni with mushrooms, pomegranates, pumpkin, turkey, bolognese. And they also have a Jamaican chicken puree with root vegetables, jasmine rice with thyme. And then for dessert, they've got two new items. They've got a salted caramel ice cream and churro sundae with roasted apples, chocolate sauce, and cinnamon chantilly. And they have an Oogie Boogie treat, which I'm not sure what that is. All right, so we asked the server what the Oogie Boogie treat was, and it turns out it's just a cookies and cream macaroon with a cookie crumble and gummy worms. So I don't know, for $16 that just seems a little boring to me, so I think we're probably going to pass on that. All right, a little bit of decoration for Carthay Circle Lounge. This is the window behind us, and as you can see, they have some souvenirs from Hocus Pocus, including the book that Winifred used. That's supposed to be the black flame candle, and that's the little girl's witch's hat. And this is also the lighter they used. I forget exactly what to do. I think it set off the fire system inside the museum. Yeah, I was looking for the right word there. I'm pretty sure that's the lighter they used to do that when they were trapped in there with the witches. This is the specialty drink for the Halloween season. This is their poison apple teeny. It's made with crown royal, apple pucker, and cranberry juice. And they also threw a couple of my cherries in there. This is the achote shrimp with tomatillo, red grapes, and salsa matcha. The second of the new menu items we tried is the harvest apple salad with pecans, goat gouda, and a charred orange vinaigrette. And the last item we ordered on the first wave is the Moroccan roasted chicken meatballs, which comes with a pomegranate relish and tzatziki. The poison apple teeny was absolutely delicious. Nice strong pour. The apple pucker and cranberry juice work well together. And Crown Royal is basically an unoffensive liquor in my opinion. You don't get much of a bite from it, but like I said, a very strong pour. And I do love my Luxador cherries. The achote shrimp is really good. The tomatillo and red grapes actually play really well with each other. Kind of a weird combination that I don't think you'd see very often, but they go really well. I'm really not tasting the salsa matcha, at least not the matcha part of the salsa. The shrimp were cooked nicely. The only complaint I would have is I probably could have used one more shrimp. For the price, to me, would have been a little bit fair. 3 is being a little bit on the cheap side. Salads are one thing that they swap out regularly. from season to season, and they're usually really good. One of the favorite items to order for us. The Harvest Apple Salad is no exception. I didn't mention in the description that a lot of orange in here to go along with the charred orange vinaigrette. There's a good amount of ingredients all around. We got a really good toss on this one, and everything works really well together. It's really refreshing and another delicious salad. The Moroccan chicken roasted meatballs are absolutely delicious every single time we get them. One of the most consistent things on the menu. It's been there for a long time, and there's a reason why. The only bit of inconsistency, and this happens every time, is either we get a lot of pomegranate relish or a lot of tzatziki. This time, as you can see, tzatziki is dominating the plate. It is everywhere, and we barely got any of the pomegranate relish. And it just makes me laugh every time, because every time it's a little different. Another one of the new items we ordered is the Jamaican chicken curry. It comes with root vegetables, which look like to be carrots, jasmine rice with thyme. There might be something else in there too. I'm not exactly sure. Actually, no, it just looks like carrots. So carrots, chicken, and rice in a curry broth. So we're going to give this a try. And one item that survived from last season are the Carthay sopas with red mole braised duck, pepitas, and a cilantro crema. And the reason it survived is because these are absolutely delicious, and can't wait to dig in. The Jamaican curry chicken is really light on the spice, which works well for my wife. There's a good amount of ingredients. I also found some potato in here to add to the root vegetables. So it's not just carrots, it's potato and carrot, which maybe combined with the rice, it may be a little carb heavy for some people. But the curry is light. It's still got some flavor, but it isn't a typical curry in the spice department. I don't really taste much of the Jamaican seasoning in it, though. This actually reminds me more of an Indian dish, but it's still very good. And like I said, you won't get offended by the spice level, which I know a lot of people, including my wife, have problems with. I was recently informed that the Carthay sopas are not a popular item, which begs the question, how did it make it through from one season to the next? Maybe the executive chef likes it, and I tend to agree with him. If you're hesitating because you think that duck is kind of gamey, the duck on these sopas is not gamey. It's really nicely seasoned. The duck is tender. I love the crema. I mean, this is one of the better dishes, which I'm very happy that they kept it on the menu, and I hope they continue to do so, and that more people give it a try. For dessert, we decided on the salted caramel ice cream and churro sundae. Comes with roasted apples, chocolate sauce, and a cinnamon chantilly. Their sundaes are really solid here, so I'm expecting this to be a huge hit. Overall, the sundae is very good. I wish they would have put more chocolate sauce in it. It was just kind of drizzled on top. I was expecting it to be layered like the rest of the items. The cinnamon chantilly, wish we would have had more of that too, because that is absolutely delicious. The salted caramel ice cream is really good. The only thing my wife didn't like is she's not a fan of cooked apples, so the apples are throwing her off, so she's having to try and pick around them after she ate one by accident. Other than that, that's probably the only complaint. It's a really good sundae, keeping with the tradition. Definitely try a sundae here if you ever show up to eat here. All right, so finishing things off, there wasn't a lot to nitpick about our experience today. The service and the kitchen were both expeditious in nature. Our server was very friendly. Got no complaints about the kitchen or the service. The thing about the sundae, my wife hates cooked apples. I like them more than she does. So the sundae was definitely a little bit more in my wheelhouse, but we both really enjoyed it, especially the chantilly. I think the only complaint I had was maybe it could have used more chocolate sauce. Like I said, it could have been layered a little bit more. The entree items or the plates, I really don't have a lot of complaints. Maybe the curry could have used a little bit more rice, but that's a minor gripe. And compared to the dish before, it actually had more rice, so it's really hard to gripe about that. The shrimp would probably be the only item I wouldn't order again. I just thought for like 22 bucks at 3 pieces of shrimp as a shortening, I would have liked to have at least gotten 4 out of it. And that's really about it. So I'm gonna wrap up this video, and like my father told me when I was 18 years old, get out.